Let's get started, shall we? I think we shall. Just gotta move some wires out of the way here. Hit some buttons. There we go. Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to our Dinkum stream. We're gonna jump in on our April Update Island, which we just called April, and jump in. We have the airport deed. This is very exciting. I have no cloth. Kind of forgot that was a thing. So, yeah, waiting for the animals to grow. I do have 3 little pleeps doing their little pleep thing. So, gonna kind of just putz around, play. I think we'll do another mining run. We're still trying to get our diving helmet. I expanded the house once, don't mind that. And I did clean up the yard, and it's looking a lot better. And that's a totally normal backyard. Nothing weird to see there. So, maybe we'll look at that later. Maybe we won't. You'll never know. But if I remember correctly, tonight is going to be a meteor shower, which is very exciting. Smelting, I don't really care particularly. Shells, no. Okay. I think today we will do another... I don't have a ton of keys. Do I do a mining run? And then... maybe we do a mining run and see if we can get that helmet finally. Even though we don't have a ton of keys, we have some, and we can go pick up some more here probably. So let's see what we get here. That's a low amount, only 2 keys in that, but that's not the end of the world. Again, don't mind all those trees. Well, I'll show that off later. Alright, 23 keys is not terrible. I'm just gonna put stuff away right quick. Do I have a pot out for soup? I do over here. Let's go ahead and get a crab soup going in our kind of cooking area. We'll check our fish breeding shenanigans over here. I have a few lungfish coming in. You know, just a few. I'm doing okay. It's a little much. I look. They sell for a lot. Next season I'll want the money. It'll be fine. It's okay. All right, that takes care of all of that. Let us go and figure out the mines. Now, I do have a snag. I don't think we want to use it just yet. I think it's too good, too powerful. We're going to save that for something to do like an island run. So yeah, that's that. All of our mining stuff's up there. This is kind of our extra gear area. So we'll put all our gear away here. There we go. So things we don't... I'm going to leave the snag with the gear. We'll come back for things in a second here. Alright, we need a weapon. I don't need a tape measure. I do need a dolly. I'll need a chainsaw. Oops. Crab soup will be good too, actually. We'll take that. We have keys. And I suppose we've been playing a little laissez-faire. We'll see if we have a little chunk here for cooked foods. That's in the blue bins here. What do we got for options that we have a lot of? Well... survey says mushroom soup. So crab soup, mushroom soup, and I guess we can just do prime. Why not? Why not? All right, so we have everything we need for that. We just need to pick up some things for mining itself. So we'll get the hat. We'll get a mining pass. We'll put the hat on, actually, so that way we can put the other hat away. We can come back for that later. And let's go ahead and grab ourselves some shards. We're gonna have plenty of hot runs once we finally start doing those. And now that we have the alpha hammer, it should be easier in theory to start doing those, but you know. I will check recipes since we're over here. We'll always check recipes. Festoons, white tile we have. And do we have tin already? Cloth we have. Okay, that's not tin, it's cloth. Beautiful. Let's hit the mines. Now, we want to be on the mines by like probably 7 p.m., so it's not going to be a long trip, but it'll be a good one. Undergrove. Let's go down. I only have the 1 crab soup. I maybe should not have taken it yet, but it's fine. All right. Ooh, I love being right on a river, though. That's a great spawn in, especially because boom. Oh, now this is more gems. Since it's right here, it's kind of worth it, you know. All right, so let's take out all of these. Oh, Alpha Hammer, how I've missed you. So much better. well, actually, let's pick up all of this stuff too. Beautiful. So that's 2. How many more keys we want to spend down here? I am tempted to just sell some of these, because these are worth some decent cash, and we are going to need some money for our new airport. So there is something to be said for that. I'm not going to bother getting any more of these gems, though, for a while, because now we have like 70 of them at home. We have 4 more here, right at the mine, so brilliant start there. Love to see that. So we'll get that thrown in there. We'll come back. So not a shabby start. Again, though, we only want to stay down here till maybe 6 p.m. because I want to get up for the meteor shower. Ooh, nice. Perfect. I love the perfects. And I think I need to save some of these perfects. I can't remember what needs them, but I'm fairly certain something does. This tree's just in the way. There we go. Not too shabby a start. Man. I'll take it. And since we're here, might as well get that too. Alright. And there we go. All 4 done. Whoop. And again, every once in a while you just turn into the Hulk for no good reason. And then you can't make it 3 times in a row. Seriously. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Not too bad. Let's see. Let's go more northerly, I guess. Helps if we actually jump when we get to the edge. So we've done that one, but let's see if we can find ourselves... Again, we really want the diving helmet. How much better is this now with the alpha? Much. Much, much better. Diving helmet, we'll kill those guys in sight too. And boogie board. That's really all I think we need down here still. I'm sure there's other things we might want, but I think that's all we need. I thought I saw a wall. There we go. Good, this is a regular one. 1, 2. And still no boogie board. Oh, but bottle cloud's nice. We haven't gotten that yet. So that is already an improvement for some of our other runs. Now, I did get the leaf glider last time, so I can't be too complaining. You know, it's easy just to whine. It's just been a lot of runs with no helmet. And again, when you have the beef, the alpha meal, it's so easy just to kind of face tank the plants. You still have to be careful because they can whip out a bunch of hits in a row. We will grab again, as always, just some marble while we're down here. I think we've unlocked most of the marble recipes at this point, so we're gonna restart decorating our museum at some point. I have been very focused on getting the airport done, so that's the kind of the higher priority. But I have plans. Our farm and our airport are not actually near the main town, so we're gonna be doing some trains. And that's gonna be something that's gonna take a lot of iron. So grabbing iron things while we're down here is never a bad plan. Wait, this is one I already did? Oh, I just did the loop. Okay. Let's go that way down the river then. Take me to the river. All right, well, let's see what we can find. We can go this way. How are you all liking the animals, the birds and things coming after you now and running away and all that jazz? So that got patched back in and fixed, which, you know, it was nice while it lasted. There was something kind of nice about being able just to walk up and whack the little birds and things, but it was a bug, so you know, you gotta take it as you can get it. All right, let's see here. All right, we're gonna go this way now. As it looks like the river branches. Nice. So I will say it's already probably a successful run, even if we get nothing else, because we got a lot of gems already. And the bottle of clouds is nice to have, particularly when we want to sell stuff. So there is something to be said for all that. But, he says, but if we can just get our helmet, I can do some more of these construction projects I want to do. think this side hits, yeah, that side hits the wall. So we're gonna go, where you have the water, we're gonna go this way. Because, yeah, I want to start doing some big train lines and some bridges. And we do a monorail style. So, you know, I'm going to have to build like an elevated bridge. Which means lots of posts. And I think what I'll do is actually... I think we're going to build it so that the train goes up above the station. So I think we'll build the train at the highest point on the map. The benefit of that is it does make it a lot easier to make all your towers line up. Like, build them as tall as you can. It does mean, however, you can't decorate as nicely because there's nothing, you can't put anything up that high. You know, we can break this gem and at least get the one. There we go. Not really too pressed about getting the bones. I've never yet made a bow and arrow. Stop hitting me. There's potential. I could see a playthrough one day of just hunting a bow and arrow. Maybe we'll do like a great bite run just with bow and arrow or something. I did see more gem over there. And again, for one gem, it's worth it to me. So... oh, I didn't get it that time. I thought we got one guaranteed. I was wrong. Alright. So, let us see where we're going to go next. Oh, hello. Nice. Give me your plant hammer. We do have Danger Swish on, and so that does, of course, give us better odds of drops. Does not mean anything's guaranteed, though. As you probably all know. You all know these things. This is nothing new. Oh, hello. Did we just do a big loop? Interesting, we did. But we can go north again, and there's more river that way. So we'll follow that north, and then may just end up turning around. Normally when you get these big, as I say, you normally get lizards and or friends, typically a lot of the maggots. There we go. New rivers. Branches, so we'll go right here and see what happens. Nothing yet. We'll see what we can get. See what we can get. Oh yeah. There we go. And that's a regular one. Love to see it. Figured since I heard it there, it was worth going for. And because all this iron is here, it's worth going for as well. Now we are going to run out of crab soup, so that means we're going to have to keep an eye on our inventory. Just to make sure we don't break any of our stuff that we actually care about. But again, we may leave after this goodie hut anyway, because we want to make sure we do not miss the meteor shower tonight. So much easier to deal with all these guys when you have your alpha weapon. Gotta love it. Okay, so I'm convinced that the diving helmet just doesn't exist anymore or got moved. I feel like you couldn't trip over, you would trip over them just trying to walk through the mines, but now, man. I found 2 gliders before I found a diving helmet. That's wild. But we got 13 keys left, so we'll explore a little bit further. Hey, darling. Not airport time yet because I forgot you need cloth. So I am spending days waiting for the pleeps I adopted a few days ago to grow, so I can get the cloth. I have everything but the 5 cloth needed. The airport is placed. It's not pretty yet, but it's placed. So we're working our way towards the airport. But I did make it to, you know, I still have my snag for the first time we get out there. I know they do seem to take long, and I could, you know, and I have been kind of accelerated sleeping a little bit, but I'm not just gonna like sleep or anything like that. I say, for now. That could change. But tonight is a meteor shower, so we're gonna only be down in this mine for a few more Dinkum hours, and then we want to catch a medium shower. And honestly, it looks like we made the loop, so I think we're gonna head out of the mines now. We'll grab a few more of these iron areas. But I've been busy. I cleaned up the whole yard. The whole house looks so much better. I built a totally normal, not weird basement under my house. And you can't even tell, it blends in perfectly. There's nothing awkward or odd or strange about it. Certainly not a meeting location for a kangaroo cult. I don't know why you would think that. So we'll show that off later. Yeah, my storage basement. I just feel like I should go a little longer down here. There's got to be another goodie hut. That is a wall. There is no goodie hut. I was way off. All right, let's head back. It wasn't a bad run though. I mean, we did get four crushed green gems, so that's 4 more runs to the hot. I just have not found a diving helmet or a boogie board, and I don't even want to think of. We got to be close to 150 keys spent down here, so it's been making it difficult though, because I want to do some like decorating, but I need to be able to get underwater to do it. And if I wasn't stubborn, I would just log into my second account and gift it to myself. But because I'm stubborn, meh, won't do it. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna make our way back to our exit right here. I see some iron over there, so let's grab that real quick. And we'll grab some marble. Oh wait, is that one more goodie hut right up there I just saw in the distance? No, I think it's just marble. Alright, let's grab all the marble here. And I'll give it one more shot. I thought I saw I saw these bricks. Oh, that's new water though. Every time I'm like, oh, shiny. It's so easy to get distracted. I'll just follow this interior water. A lot of marble. Aha, another house. Good. We'll just do this one and then we'll call it. Alright, what's going on in there? They're just having fun. Let's find our door in. There we go. Lovely. I'm a little noisy poison. Alright, maybe we'll get lucky. Here we go. Come on, diving helmet. No. Alas. But getting more Braconium never hurts. I think we have like 3 or 4 bars now ready to go, so that's not awful. Alright, let's head back to the mine and get... Oh, there's another one right here. Oh, this is one of the weird ones, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know that I want to spend for a gem. How far are we? Wait, is that the one we just came from? That's the one we just came from. I guess we can. We're close enough. It's just 1 gem, but we'll bring it back with us. You have a gacha or two? I'm pretty sure you get like, oh, you know, I didn't even think about that. I should make a gacha. That's a brilliant idea. It sure saved me from coming down here all the time. I think we'll sell this one. Let's head back up. Yeah, we got 18 shards. That's not too shabby for that run. We have so many back in the base. So let's show you what we've been doing here. Let's go. Is John still open until 5, 6? Yes. Sure, I'll take 61k. Thanks, my friend. I will buy another pass while we're here. There we go. Thank you kindly. I don't need anything else. Okay. So, I moved over Sheila's restaurant. I still got to build the dock for that. And then I cleaned up my house. Things aren't scary looking anymore. It's starting to look lovely. So we have a nice little cooking area right here. This is really our cooking area though. Kind of over, this would be like the grill. And then you can come hang out and sit and enjoy, I guess, my lungfish collection. Back here is how I think I'm doing crafting areas now. I think I just like these 3x3s. And then I just keep all my extra tools in here so I can swap out and just use the auto cooker to do what it needs to do. Yeah, the pergola is great, so we're working on that. And then my backyard looks totally normal. There's nothing weird about it, but by using the grassy pergolas, you can actually make a quote-unquote basement and have it kind of blend in. So if you come down to the basement, you know, it's just storage. Whoop, if I can get in there, there we go. It's just storage, just where you need extra barrels and where you keep all your things. So now you have an area that you can you just store your stuff in your basement, and there's nothing weird about it. I promise. Nothing odd. Totally normal shrine to the Kangaroo King. Nothing bizarre. Again, it's just storage. Yep, that's it. Just storage. And I put I tried to get like a green wall to blend that in. I put some stuff over it. But yeah, again, it's a bit much. I need to get tree movers. I was just growing trees. I don't actually want this giant wall of trees. I just felt like growing them there. So once I have a couple giant trees, I'm gonna move around town. But yeah, I wanted it to kind of blend in. It's still, I mean, it's obvious that it's not grass. But if you want like a big kind of lawn, it's not a bad idea. It kind of works. So that way you get a quote-unquote basement. So I'm kind of pleased with that. And then, yeah, my crafting area is over here, and actually things are labeled finally, so I kind of know what goes into what. At least I have a rough idea. I can't remember everything that goes where, but I have a rough idea. The statues actually annoyingly go over... Okay, I gotta put my keys away. Statues go over by the museum. But you can see we've opened so many chests, and yeah, we still haven't gotten there. Okay, let's take off our mining helmet and put our mining gear away. So mining gear really in this case is Spinifex, it's the mine pass, and it's the helmet. We'll take my hat back. I don't want to place it, I want to wear it. There we go. The orange box back here is all my valuables, which does include this gem. Shells aren't really valuable, I just haven't expanded it enough. Those are all the tools we need. Okay, so let's see here. We have a stone wand, so we're going to sell this one to John. This gets added back in as a keeper. These are in the, that's the wood box. This is the, I need to paint this black once I get black paint. Do I have black paint? Pink for paint. Oh, I do have black paint. Good. Alright, and stones, get the black paint. There we go, that'll make that faster. Cool. And I'll just grab some more meat, red meat, green vegetables. Now we can put the rest of the stuff away. So I'm trying to stay organized. I spent 2 hours last night watching some streams and listening to a book on tape, cleaning up all my storage. And yeah, it needed doing. And then we'll come over here to put away our extra statues, because we don't need all of them. And we already do have a perfect emerald save, so where's my statue box? It's this one right now. Cool. Alright, so we'll sell John, and I don't need all of these sprinklers, I have so many, so we'll sell those 3 sprinklers as well. And now we're waiting for the meteor shower. Now I know you're out for the day, so we'll just pop this in here because that's all sellable. Thank you, friend. And we'll go check on our fish farm because it's doing well. So map-wise, here's what's going on. Over here is where the airport will be. It's placed. I just need to get cloth. This is my ranch island. And you're like, Josh, that's really far away. Well, so what we're going to be building at some point is a train station that meets here. comes out to these islands to about the edge, either the edge of this island or even past the island. It'll turn over the water, crosses this island, goes up to the ranch, crosses the ranch, will come all the way over here, probably hitting in this area, and then we'll come down to the airport. I will then continue the loop from the airport all the way down over to here, I think. The other option is I may put a parking lot over here and a road for driving to the airport, but then the train will take you a partial loop, not a full loop. So that's the plan. It's coming together, and right now I also threw down a real quick over here tree farm because I'm short on every lumber. I've been cutting down trees everywhere, so I need to grow more trees, and then once I have enough lumber, I'll start using trees again as decorations because I've been kind of clear cutting. I should catch that marlin. Let's go get my rod. And we'll go check on our animals. I bought some pleeps a few days ago. I have a little auto feeder, auto washer set up for them. It's very rushed. It's not the permanent layout. But that way I don't really have to do anything other than just check on them each day. So I'm just waiting for wool. We need 5 to get the airport built. Alright, they look happy. They should be done tomorrow making roe, and then we can dupe. Okay, what else do I need? Why did I come back? Oh, my tools. Alright, so I want my fishing rod. I'll take my net, I guess. That's good old regular food. We should have the books on us. We should have a shovel, metal detector. That's fine. Hi, friend. Bye, friend. And since we're waiting for the meteor shower anyway, we might as well go check out our pleeps and see if we got lucky and if they got their wool today. But yeah, it'll be nice to have a train. But I can't do any of the train stuff because we have to be building all these piers in the water until I get a helmet. So that's why we're kind of holding off on that. But it will make life so much easier going back and forth. Just have a quick route to hop on, not to think about. And then the idea, of course, I'll also be setting up some like campsites, campgrounds around the area, so you have like a place to sleep if you just want to sleep out there. Where do I need to go? Oh, over. I love how many like decent sized islands there are on this map. All right, so here is going to be all ranch eventually. I'll have to clear these friends out, maybe. I saw someone talk about an auto meat system they set up using the vombles and spawn points. So I might try doing that. Do my pleeps have fur yet? They do not. I need to make them more homes too, so they're probably not happy with me. All right. But we have 3, so once they get fur, I have my my 1 spinning wheel mate that's made waiting for them. So I just need to get the 5 cloth. All right. Let's get back near a teleport area. That way we're ready once the meteorite shower starts. And then the big question is, I have 1 meteor in my museum of carryables. There's a meteor shower. So I do already have 1. Do we break this one? Do we sell this one? I think we're going to have to break them. This is only my 2nd meteor shower of the whole game. Ooh, the trees are done. They grew faster than I expected. That's actually exciting because I'm going to eat some fruit salad and chop all these down while we're waiting. Alright, and so we're just keeping an eye out. Oh, there's the big one. Well, I guess we're going towards the big one. Where is that? If I face it, my arrow points. Alright, let's go find the meteor first. Oh man, it hit already. Oh, it's over here. Good. I was like, I think I called it right. We'll find it. It's that way. Alright, should we just break it? Should we just break it open and see what we get? I know some folks will like save scum it and like start the day over. I don't even know if that works, to be honest. Alright, we'll break it. Darlene says break it, so we're gonna. First we gotta find it. There, I see the glow, so we're not that far. Alright. Let's see if we get lucky. Do I need an actual pick? Oh, maybe I can do it with my alpha hammer. And just Berconium. You know what though? That's fine. We need the Berconium. It's been a full year. A year and 6 days. That is only the second meteor shower. Now I do have Dangerous Wish on. I don't have the Lucky Wish on. So we'll have to add that. Because we do need the glider at some point for the invisible glider. So that's going to be something for sure. But because I do have this food in my belly, and I have still some good evening hours before sustainability disappears, let's take down some trees. Hello, Tater Tot, how's it going? I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Thanks for being here. I am just waiting for cloth. Who's coming for me? Is there a croc? Oh, did you swim all the way over to play? Okay. I have good food in me. You can hit me like 4 times. It's not a big deal. But while we're here, we'll use our good food and our extra stamina. We'll just take down this whole tree farm. Things are going great. Love to hear it. Things are going great here too. I've been having a lot of fun on this island and playing again and streaming. It's been good times. I'm still recovering from a hand surgery, so you know, just trying to get that all sorted. But overall, in pretty good spirits. It's just a little sore. I didn't need to use any of the crazy. They gave me some crazy painkillers. Like, that's nuts. So it's been nice. Ibuprofen has been more than enough to do the job. So yeah, going well. All the hand drama doesn't impact my ability to hold a controller. You know, really, there's lots of important things in life. You want to be able to hug your kids, type at a computer if that's where you do your work. But you know, being able to still game, I'm happy. I'm pretty happy it works. Alright, let's get all these down. Yeah, it's going well, thank you. Thank you kindly. How we doing on wood? Cool. Right, I planted at least 40 of each tree, so... Gotta love a chainsaw. So I do need to keep an eye on the chainsaw because we don't want it to break, of course. Yeah, but I'm most short on palm wood and gum wood, so this is gonna be really helpful. I'm gonna make a few more spinning wheels. I can actually now make the houses for the pleeps, since I have 2 more that need home still, and maybe I'll get a 4th. But yeah, it seems like they're taking forever to grow their initial fur, and I don't remember how long they're supposed to take, so you know, it's just one of those things. But we might do a little bit of sleeping type of sitch to fast forward the week a bit and to potentially see if we can get that airport built. Now that said, what I need to do is also put meat in every day so I can get keys. Although I guess I don't really need keys for the Great Bite. I just need batteries, and I only have 8. So we might need to do some metal detecting. I am surprised. Oh, I thought I saw... Nope, I thought I saw an octopus. I'm surprised how few beehives have been falling as well. We won't get them off the palm trees, but... Yeah, that was almost 100 between the hardwood and the gum. That was almost 100 trees. Now, I guess actually pine trees don't get them, right? Yeah, pine trees don't get beehives, right? It's just the red ones, whatever they are. All right, what do we got? 50 wood total. Those trees might not have been fully grown, eh? Because I feel like I planted 50, and I thought you're supposed to get more. Huh. They might not have been fully done growing. Did I get seeds? No, they were not ready. Whoops. Oh well. We need the wood in the first place. It's fine. We'll survive. May have rushed it a little. All right, let's go past our backyard of giant trees for now. We'll swap out our tools. This takes a little bit of an extra time, but I kind of like how tight it is. I don't think they're fully grown tater tot. I think I jumped the gun a little bit. And you know what? It happens. I'll chalk that up to just being excited to cut down some trees. Alright, let's go ahead and let all this start doing its thing, though. We'll come back for that. Hello, friends. Are we all having a party here? How was your day? That's a good screenshot. I'll take that real quick. Can we wave while we're doing this? Yes. There we go. Cool. Alright. Yep, so rip. That's true. I have some more. I didn't plant everything. So I still have 33 gum, I have 10 palm, 14 blackwood, and enough pine cones to, you know, last forever. So I'm not too cracked up about it, to be honest. Now, that said, let's see what else we have for Berkonium. So we're up to 5 Berkonium ore, so that's kind of sweet. And we do have our meteorite chunk. You have to get back to work? All right, well, thanks so much for popping by. Have a good time at work. We'll pop this here just so we can see it float around for now. The house is not done, obviously. Oh, she set herself on fire. Brilliant. Brill, as they say. All right, get to the water. I don't know where she went. Crab pots are ready. Palm wood is almost done. Gum is started. Cool. So while that's cooking up, what do we need to make some houses for our animals? We're looking for these ones. Ore, bars, palm, stone, and cement. I think I have most of that. Ore, bars. Cement. I used all the cement? That can't be right. I just put it in the wrong box. I put it in the wrong box. There we go. Alright, can we make 2 or 3 of these? We can make 1 of those. What's our limiter? Our limiter is stone. Oofta. Alright, well, I guess we'll make 1's better than none. And then what do we need for more spinning wheels? Old gear and old wheels. We have plenty of those. And let's make ourselves 3 more spinning wheels. We'll make 4. There we go. Cool. Let me put all this stuff away for now. Put that in there and put these guys away in here. All right, we'll bring this when we check on the plunks tomorrow. I'm just gonna keep the croc meat, most of it in my inventory, because in the morning we will need to replenish the crab pots anyway. And I think we said this was good to go for breeding. Yeah, tomorrow it'll hit 15. All right, nice, not a bad day. Don't ignore the house. I've not even thought about the house yet. It is 100% just become a shove zone right now. So it's a thing. Doobie doobie doo. Probably had to wait another day or so before those trees would have been fully grown. Alas. Alright, no new mail. I wasn't really expecting nothing to trap. We'll check our weather. Beautiful sunny day across the board. We'll check see if there's anything interesting going on here. Smelting. Nah. Wild plunk. I mean, sure, if we find one. And the alpha jackaroo we'll probably take out if we run across it. Yeah, we can go do the alpha. It's right next to the spawn point there. My desk chair is slowly losing size, like shrinking down. Need to fix that. So Tater Tot, I don't think I've ever asked you, how did you come up with Tater Tot as your username? Because I think it's an excellent username. Is it a common nickname for you, or is it just one that you're like, this seems fun? I should probably repair my alpha hammer at some point. But for now, it's fine. Death from above! Oh, man. Yes, yes, yes. I think we can get one more hit without being greedy. You know, back up now. The whole... Okay. Look, I'm gonna do the same thing back to you. Let's get AoE kill you, since you're being annoying. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. There we go. Not too shabby. Alright, so that job's done. We can get rid of our marker for our tree farm that we kind of ruined. Now we do need meat for all of our crab pots, so we'll grab some of that. Lovely. Got him. Nice, okay. Let's go check on our plunks. Not our plunks, let's go check on our pleeps, as they were. Man, I'm already missing when everything just stood around and let you kill it. It was very convenient. I should have taken advantage of it. It felt a little... Yeah, I don't like exploiting, like, gnome bugs. If James was like, hey, we're keeping this in type of thing, then they'd go to town. But gnome bugs, you know, that's why I didn't farm all the meat in the world. Even though I could have. I will come get the shark, though. Oh, good try, buddy. There we go. Excellent. Get some flake there. Alright. Are you furry yet, any of you? Not a one. How long does it take for you to grow, my friends? Alright. They have food. They have pettings. They're clean. They're loved. They're just not there yet. That's okay. It'll happen. We just need the 5 clots to unlock the airport. So that's what we're waiting on. It's just for them to mature enough that we can utilize their fur to build an airport. Because when I think aerospace, I think cloth. I mean, to be fair, sure. I mean, the Wright brothers, it was a cloth wing, right? To be fair. Alright. We're going this way again, just to make it back to our island. I think this is the jump. I have to land on a rock somewhere. Wasn't there a rock over here somewhere? Maybe I can make this island if I ride the edge. Ooh, I think we're too low. Maybe? Sometimes you can kind of force yourself up. No. Oh no, here's a rock. That's fine. There we go. Alright, so the daily tasks each morning really are check on the wool, do any interesting things I want to do task-wise. I gotta go find River to turn that in. Sometimes there is a plunk that just spawns right by us. We'll do a quick circle of our island. We do need fruit salad soon too, but we can make that. And we'll switch out our fish. Yep, we'll switch out our fish right quick. Grab all 5 of our barracuda grunters, and then swap in 4 of our lungfish. And that will get us a new lungfish tomorrow. Alright. Beautiful. And then we just come here. And give him that. Great, now we'll have another lungfish tomorrow, so our collection is growing for the next fishing tournament where we'll make a ridiculous amount of money off of lungfish. While we're over here, we can also come over here. And that's kind of the morning chores. Like, that's honestly what I've just been doing every morning. We can come see what we want to sell. Yeah, we're going to sell the wand and we're going to sell the sprinklers. We could do a little fishing. Sell goods. He can have this. You know, I don't need to keep the manure on me. All these, like, loose things. We have so many critters in storage. It's weird. Why are these different sizes? Weird. Alright, we'll take 98k. Thank you, friend. So I did purchase, obviously, the new gazebo and some light panels from him for doing fishing. I also purchased every one of his toys and plushies. That's what this house is for right now. So here's all the toys and plushies that he sells. I do appreciate the penguin one. It's very cute. But I think I'd like to get some of the stanchions, some of the red and blue ribbons. So we might need to do a little more fishing. Now, the good news is, yes, his anniversary event for the island ends today. But the anniversary event for Dinkum goes on for a few more days, so I have time. I don't have to, like, do all the fishing today. Which is nice. Alright, let's also go check furniture and clothing. I've been trying to buy different clothing and stuff, change out the outfits every once in a while. See if anything cool jumps out at me. Yellow B shirt. I'm gonna get that. In college, my nickname was Mr. B, so that's kind of fun. So we'll put that on. Maybe we'll get some different pants. We'll just get the white shorts. And we'll get some brown sandals. See, yeah, it's good to change up your look. Alright, and then finally, what the heck, we'll get the baseball hat. I'm wearing a cap tonight anyway. There we go. I can see the resemblance. Alright, let's see what furniture we got. I'm hoping for more of the warm Nordic stuff. Basic pink we have, bright tiles I don't want. I do love the minimalist furniture set too, so we'll grab that. I like that wooden cabinet, it's decent. Lovely. Alright, let's get out of here. So we got all our recipes we can get today, because Franklin's closed, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and put some stuff away. We have 12 meat on us? Yes, we do. And so I'm not gonna like min-max and use every bit of my Dinkum days to fill them and doing something on all of them. Honestly, it's fine to sleep early and get to the next day. This is not like a challenge mode for me. Alright, completed foods we're gonna put in here. I do want to make more fruit salads because we only have 7. So fruit is in the green box. I need my guangdongs, there we go. And fruit salad is kind of my go-to fruit. That's what I use all the time. Now it looks like we can make 94 of them. 91 of them. There we go. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll use up all our bush limes. And again, we have plenty of more fruit already in the orchard, so we'll probably go pick all that too while we're running around. Valuables over here. Fish I'm keeping on my inventory, tools, and clothes. Yep. I think we're gonna need another chest for our house right quick. Oh no, we bought a dresser. Again, we're not decorating the house yet, so don't panic that it's a mess. I'm gonna wait until I fully expand it, put walls down, and then we'll start decorating. But we are buying stuff. One, so we can have it cataloged, and 2, because we can. Alright, that's good. And last but not least, up in the greens box here, keys go. Alright, let's go pick some fruit. Do, 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 do. Now, I should probably be turning all this into tea, since that would sell nicely when it's time. But I always end up just hoarding it all. Hundreds and hundreds of berries. Alright, we'll grab all the limes. There we go. See, we were worried we were out of them? We're fine. Something kind of therapeutic about doing the orchard and just picking all your fruit. I just kind of enjoy it, you know? It's soothing. Now, I did read on the Reddit, folks who use a macro so they don't burn out their fingers on their keyboard or even on a controller. And there's something intriguing about that. So when you run by, it's like spamming the drop button plus the pickup button. Instead of having to do multiple tappings, which is what I do. I just kind of run by and tap, 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 and then I come back and pick it up. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not really cheating. It's just making life easier. You know, after your umpteenth island and your umpteenth picking of fruit. Yeah, save a little clicking. Alright, there we go. We'll head out of here. We go say hi to our penguins and our one chicken that we just have. Again, we haven't bothered with the ranching yet. Alright, bye, penguins and chicken. And we can drop off our fertilizer here. Our beverage stuff up here, and then our fruit here, including that. And actually our mangroves we just keep in there for now because I ran out of room in the wood chest. Alright, I think that's all we need to do. You know, I am gonna start brewing up some stuff, so let's just do this. I'll need to borrow that and that, please. Because there's no reason not to have it just running passively. That's the benefit of the placer, is that you can just have things running passively, and that sounds great. Nope, that doesn't go there. Although you can also put the tools in there if I didn't want to have this chest. There we go. Cool, we'll let them do their thing. That'll take forever. But again, I don't even have to think about it. It's so nice. I don't think there's anything else we need to do today. What are our dailies? Anything super valuable? Selling, I think we missed our oh no, we can still sell fish. Alright, selling 4 fish is pretty good, and planting 6 crop seeds is pretty easy. Let's see if we can go buy some crop seeds, though, is the question. I don't remember if she's open on Saturdays. Oh, we can't, good. What do you got? You got some beetroot? Sure. 7 days, produce 1 beetroot, fine. We'll plant, how many go around us? 8? And we'll grab our tools. We might need to actually make a hoe, because I don't know. Yeah, we have to go make a hoe. But that's fine, we can do that now we've done it. So let's get our fish real quick so we can sell them to John. That's a 140 is not too shabby. And the planting one's pretty decent too. And we'll drop our fish book, see if there's any like really valuable fish while we're over here. Or, you know, there's none. 1 jungle perch ain't gonna cut it. Alright, we'll get some bluefish, I guess, and that marlin. Come on, buddy. Now, I probably should have had some fish and chips. Although this might take a little longer than I really need it to. And I didn't try to cheat him, because you can kind of dictate which way he'll swim. So it's better if you have him swim not out into open water. But we'll get him this time, I think. Yeah, we got him. Cool, 1. Come on, bluefish. We're in decent shape with a lot of our permits, but it's like all the expensive ones are left now. But I want to unlock land vehicles for sure, so we can get working on trains eventually. And then I like the idea from Darlene earlier to get some Gatch machines, so on Monday we'll commission at least one of them. We're gonna ignore the croc right now. Well, come on, let's just get you out of the way. There we go. I think it was only 4 fish we need to sell, so let's get this little jungle perch or whatever it is. That new water is so nice. So nice. Beautiful. So yeah, 4 fish, that should do it. Get to John's. So the pathing's looking good. I need to start like putting decorations and ground clutter in. Hey. Hey. Hey, I'm gonna just stand. Oh gosh. Move. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Get out of the way, Milburn. You're always causing drama. There we go, John. Yeah, stand in the corner, Milburn, just like you should. Rude. Alright, marlin, bluefish, and jungle perch. 4 more prize tickets, lovely. Honestly, I should have sold him a 5th one. Let's go grab one more fish real quick. Fish off the dock. Oh, they've ever done that. That's fun. How fun is that? Nice. Alright, and that was another grunter, right? Yeah, that's why we have 6 of them here, so we'll just sell 1. Perfect. Yeah, let's go grab our other prize tickets and do a little shopping here. About to fall, there we go. So they're in the valuables box, which is our orange box over here. So we'll grab them right quick. I don't know why I always pick all this stuff up, other than I don't like the clutter. Go. Good gracious, do I have to break you 2 up again? Get. Actually, I don't need any of that. Sorry, I apologize. There we go. All right, so we can buy some capes and things. I've never bought a cape. That'd be kind of cool. And the black hood is pretty cool. And the core cat is awesome. That's not the core cat. I do like the flower crown actually quite a bit. The core cat's awesome, but it's pricey. So instead, we've already bought all these. All of those are gone. We do need a raffle wheel at some point. But I think I want to get... Ooh, I don't know which I like better. The blue belt, I think the red velvet. And we'll buy 2 of those. I mean, all of it's good, and we want to buy all of it at some point. It's just... You can only buy so much. Oh yeah, let me show you this. I've been having such a hard time finding the diving helmet, but you know what I haven't had a hard time finding? Advanced slingshots. It's been wild. Alright, let's go plant. Actually, let's make ourselves a hoe. So for that, I believe it's going to be, we'll take all the bars. Is it palm wood? It's been a minute, so I don't know for sure. So we'll grab all the woods too, so we're ready. Alright, so we need a basic hoe first. Oh, do we have to buy a basic hoe? Oh. Is she still open? He's talking to the toilet. Bugger. Well, That's less than ideal. I don't have one, right? I'm not making that up. I don't. So we can make the copper and the iron version, but either I don't have the recipe or we just can't make the basic one. Let me double check to make sure I'm not missing it. Nope, we need a regular hoe. And I do have an extra toolbox of tools I kept. Is that over here? No, where did I keep all my extra basic tools? Let me check through. Was it in here? No. I swear I've organized this. I just don't know where I put them. Oh, they're down here, but not a hoe. I kept a set of basic tools because that's one of the tasks you get now. Well, bummer. Okay, we'll have to buy a hoe next time. Hi, Rain. You want to open up? No? Oh well. That's a shame just because it was so many points. But we'll save these, and that way we're ready for the future. Let's sleep, and then we'll check on our pleeps in the morning and see if they're ready to start making fur. Or making cloth. You know what? We can... Nope. Yep. That should be pretty good. Did I restock the pots? I did. We'll hold on to the crock meat. And we'll sleep. Oh, actually, I just want to make sure. I think we checked. It was just regular night. Okay, just regular night. I'd hate to sleep through a meteor shower. Do, 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 do. Ba-do. Alright, ignore the messy house. No mail, no traps. Check the weather. Should be a regular day. Thunderstorms tomorrow. Let's see, the wild plant. There's another jackaroo. Oh, I just haven't spoken to River yet. Hey, River. Not your forest. River's the guy. Never mind. Alright, where is River? River is... That's Doug, Mason, River. Alright. There's River. Let's go turn that jack-o'-lantern in. I do need to buy another house decorating kit so I can do this one in the corner here. Yep, as you can see, we're just meeting him for the first time. Now, this house was part of the neighborhood. Okay, never mind, we're done. Okay. Was part of the neighborhood. I think it's going to become the train station. And then, again, the train will leave from here and go off over the ocean on some trestles that I'll build. And I mean, they won't be actual trestles, it'll be posts with bridges. But that's gonna be the idea, is I think this house will be the train station. So we'll dirt print around it and decorate that up. All right, it is Sunday, so no, actually, furniture's open. We'll come back for that. Let's do this and then we'll go check on our animals. Two more keys, some mud. Again, we need tree pickers to move these trees around. They're just growing there for decoration. We did spawn our newest friend, so we'll go ahead and pull these guys out. They are worth so much money during the fishing tournament. It's kind of insane. And we'll drop our grunters back in. We will give them some excess stuff to make row. And then we'll put these guys down. Sure. We're just going to embrace the clipping because it's been happening a lot. Alright, and Now we can throw in our other critters here. And then crabs we actually like to cook up, right? So crabs we'll also throw, you know, not in there. We'll throw crabs in here. We'll let them keep doing their thing. Alright, let's see if we get lucky. Is it time for the Pleeps to give us some wool? Will we ever unlock the airport? These are the mysteries. Do 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 do. So for those of you kind of lurking and watching, thank you for being here. What are your what are the favorite things you? No, I don't have a. I do have a shovel, but it is rough. What's your favorite part about Dinkum? Like, what's your play style? Do you want to just build a mega farm? Do you like exploring? Do you like fighting in the mines? What's your go-to? I do a little of it all, but I like doing mine runs, and getting all that sick loot. That's always my go-to. I was picking those up because I was hoping for more batteries. Because I think you need at least, for a decent run, I think you want to kind of go with 20 batteries. Saying hi, hello, Duchess of Games. Does Duchess get a Your Majesty, Your Highness, Your Royal? How would one address a Duchess? Regardless, hello. Hey, look, we got our first Pleep. Our first Pleep be Pleepin'. Excellent. So we're gonna. Oh God, your neck, Erwin. All right, yeah, you just do what you got to do. Okay, somewhere over here is a chest. There it is. That should have some scissors. We have sheared our first Pleep. They make a cute little noise when you do that. And now we can start our first making of the cloth. Ah, so exciting. Beautiful. All right. But again, hello, hi, Duchess of Games. This is my very shovey little ranch. It's nowhere near done. Don't even look at it. But the reason it's set up is we're finally getting our materials we need to unlock the airport, which means I'm going to spend the rest of the Dinkum day trying to get more batteries. Ooh, and I'm going to try to catch that guy too, because I like catching the octopods. Let's see. If I don't move, will you turn around and come back? Or are you just going to run away? Is it based on movement? I like it. You looked apologies. I'll allow it. You are Duchess after all. Oh. I wonder if I can jump up and jump in and get him from the sky. Alright, let's see. Got him. Haha! I don't even know why I like catching the octopus. I enjoy them. I like them. You know, what can you say? Alright. So, one of my favorite things, it's no surprise if you've seen any of the other 9 episodes of this little series, whatever we're calling this, depending on what country you're from, I guess, is I love the giant shells. Don't really know why. There's not, I don't need them for any reason. They're not, I mean, they're great starting money. But, you know, they're not... Oh, pockets are full. What do I not care about? Fur grass seeds. They amuse me, you know? So we're just going to pick up shells on the way back to our base. And what we're going to do from our base... Yeah, we'll just hang glide over. Is look to see... We'll do a repair kit, because things are getting a little rough. And then we're going to go ahead and... we're going to go metal detecting. We're trying to get some batteries. Because I want to be ready. I can feel it coming soon. We're gonna get over there soon. I'm gonna do a great bite. Yeah, right, when the shells pop up, it is satisfying. It's just like, ooh, lotto win. It's just fun. Alright, we're putting things away. We're feeling good about it. Animal droppings go in the wood box over here. We got 3 more of these to brew up, so we'll go to our auto brewing. Look at this mess of brew we're making over here. I'm surprised it hasn't turned into anything yet. Alright. We did our fish nonsense this morning, right? Lovely. We'll throw this one down. And I have a pet octopus in the house. Maybe we'll have 2. Can I put a second one up here? Yes, we can. They'll just live there. Okay. Alright. So, things we need, don't need, things I want to repair. Nothing needs repairing except what I'm holding. Do I have repair kits? If I do, they'd be in the valuables box. Yeah. So we'll repair real quick. I do think we will also grab a crab soup. Yeah, not mushroom. I know I have a bunch of it. Here it is. Alright. We'll just carry that with us. We don't need that on us right now, but let's organize our life here real quick. Alright, things I don't care particularly about is going to be that. I want this down here. That all looks good. And again, we are in year 2. I've not yet eaten my snag. I'm saving that for when we go to the Great Bite the first time. Just cause, like, it should be celebratory. It'll be our celebration snag. Alpha, we did talk to River already. Plunks, we didn't find any. Doug? You know, Doug, let me see if I can hook you up with 29 cooked meat. Because 100k is 100k. We'll see, Doug. If we get more meat, we'll see. Alright, where do we want to try metal detecting? I haven't gone in a while. Let's go to the desert. Easier to see. Or I guess we'll go to the plains and walk into the desert. Look at all these shells we could... No, we're not getting distracted. We have a mission. It's called batteries. That's the mission. Hey, look at that. 2 off the bat. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, it's fun. I started over on this island with the update. I had the developer, partner beta access thingamabob, whatever the official title was. And I could have jumped right in and done Great Bite stuff on one of my other saves, but I figure, let's start over. And I tend to do that with big updates. Although I think I'm getting to the point now where I've done enough starting over. So we'll see. I know I said this last time with the Mangrove Island, but I'm liking this island, so we'll see. That said, Mangrove Island is my crates and worktable setup in Stardew style. They kind of are in a Stardew style, aren't they? It was not intentional, but Stardew Valley is on my Mount Rushmore of games. I saw a post the other day on Threads or something. Someone was like, "What is your Mount Rushmore of games?" And so you have to pick your 4 games that epitomize games for you. And Stardew was the only... Well, Stardew and Minecraft were the ones that immediately came to mind. For sheer hours played, for the excitement. Obviously, I love Dinkum. I don't know if... Super Ruined, your son had tampered with my keyboard. Oh. Well, welcome back, Tater Tot, to the current time. So obviously, Dinkum is... If I had to pick my Mount Rushmore of games of 2025... Dinkum hands down for me, because that's when I really started playing it. But if I had to pick my top 4 games of all time, Starcraft, no, Stardew Valley, Minecraft. Oh man, I loved WoW. But I think I have more meaningful and better memories, and I still actually go and play it with Diablo 2. Whether it's the old school or the resurrected is my 3rd one. 4th is tough, right? Like I feel like I should have a Nintendo game on there, which if I was going to force myself to pick Nintendo, it would be Mario 64. But man, yeah, I love WoW. I just can't afford the time sink. I love WoW, but I love my family too. And so I need to not be playing WoW all the time. Although, with as much as I've been playing and streaming Dinkum, I'm about 2 expansions behind on WoW, so I haven't played in a minute. But I love the Diablo universe, so I play that all the time. That's something I'll pick up and just jump in and have a blast with. But yeah, so the 4th one's a tough one, because I think I will do Stardew Valley, Minecraft, Diablo 2, and then, I don't know. And there's games that are meaningful for different reasons for me. When you play WoW, you play with your dad. Oh, see, that's awesome. I love that. This is where our airport will be once we get the cloth. But there's different games that are meaningful for different reasons, right? And so when I think of like music, the Civilization 4 theme song is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's one of my favorite composers, Christopher Tin, first composer, video game composer to win an Emmy. Grammy. And he did Baba Yetu, which is, I think, one of my favorite songs of all time. Like, it's the type of song that, even though it would make no sense to play, I would want to be at my funeral. Like, it's that good a song. When I played... Ooh, I got a wheelie bin. That's exciting. Look at that. Nice. So, Baba Yetu is great. The first time I played Red Dead Redemption 2, and you cross over from the starting zone out of Mexico or into Mexico, and an actual, like, song with vocals starts playing. And then later on in the game, you cross into, I think, northern Arizona, and Jose Gonzalez starts singing Compass. That's some of the most meaningful musical memories I have in gaming. And of course, the original Zelda theme song. You know, so there's always... Like, I have different memories of gaming. But the Mount Rushmore, your top 4, is such a hard one. I still don't know what my 4th would be. I've been thinking about it for a long time. You think you like Red Dead 1 more than 2? I've never played 1. Oh, wait, maybe I'm lying here. Wait, Red Dead Redemption... Oh, wait, there was Red Dead something else, right? So, no, I'm thinking 1. Red Dead 2... Yes, I think I am thinking 1. Because 1 is when you... Yes, I think it is 1 I'm thinking of. Is that the one with Jose? Okay, now I'm going to have to look that up. One of the Red Deads. Really loved it. What's the one that had the zombie DLC? It's whatever that one is the one I'm thinking of musically. Yeah, the Final Fantasy score is excellent. I mean, most of the Final Fantasy, I mean, almost all of them. There's so many. And that's the hard part too, right? Because there's so many, like, I adore Octopath Traveler 2. I mean, I liked all of them. So, I mean, that'd be another series. But I can't think of the 4th game. Honestly, for hours played, Dinkum's not a bad bet to be on my list. Because it is up there with... I just crossed 500 hours played last week, I think. I also crossed a year playing. April 12th of last year was the first time I played Dinkum. Or at least the first time I streamed it. And I think I started streaming it within like 2 days of playing it. So... Dinkum is on the list, the short list for sure. I need to get like a, there's a website I used to go to all the time to kind of help you figure out what your favorite movie was, called Flickchart. And what it did is it just showed you 2 movie posters. And you just had to pick what's the better movie. And then it just kept doing that over and over and over, and eventually it kind of gave you a ranking. I want one for video games. That would help me break these ties. Because, like, man, I used to play the heck out of 7 Days to Die. That got me my love of survival games. But multiplayer games like Minecraft, I think, has to be... I think it's got to be number 1, even though I haven't played it in a minute. I mean, heck, I went to Minecon. I went to the actual like convention in Vegas. That's how into that game I was. I flew from Arizona to Alabama for a local regional convention because a buddy was running it and said, "Hey, we want to do a Minecraft thing," and I was streaming Minecraft back then. So you know, it's that was a game I have such great memories of, even if I don't play it often enough. Your top 4, we've been Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Dinkum, and Stardew Valley. I mean, Tater Tot, we are definitely sharing a few there. Animal Crossing was a special memory of me when it happened. It was also the game that my eldest daughter started learning to play video games on. We were very lucky to have the resources to have multiple Switches in the house, so we all had our own Switch and played on our own islands and could visit each other. But Animal Crossing for me was such a COVID isolation thing that I haven't really touched it since. I've tried to and just it didn't grasp me. I will say if when a new one comes out for the Switch 2, I will get it day one. I'm hopeful it gives me more kind of like city development, a little bigger scale than just an island. Dinkum has taken over my island game, you know. I loved it, but for right now, it's the only one I've played was that one. And I think it might be so tied to the time I played it that I don't know for sure. I do like the music, though. I will say that. How are we doing at back? So we got it 5. That's not awful. GameCube, Mario Kart Double Dash. Nice. It's funny, if I was going to guess my daughter's favorite games, she's been playing this one on Apple Arcade and adores it and all of its updates. It's like the Yeti game, I think it's called. I've never actually played it yet, but man, she loves that game. Oh, did I get another wheelie bin? Look at that! 2 of them! Alright, Stardew Valley, Earthbound, Twilight Princess, and... Okay, that's fair, Duchess. I'll allow the dupe there. I have never played Earthbound. So that is... You know, I still don't think I've gotten the recycle bin recipe yet. I'll need to check and see if I've gotten it yet. Yeah, I've never played an Earthbound game. Just kind of walking around our main island here. So wheelie bins, are they relatively rare? I know the drop rate was upped. We're also getting some keys out of this, which is not bad. And are there any recipes that use the wheelie bin, or are they just decorative? These are the questions I have. Also, are they safe to put things in, or do they work like a trash can and things disappear? Like the recycle bin. Yeah, we gotta get this. Fair enough, you haven't searched yet. I have been searching for trying to get the plant hammer, because I think I saw that was also upped. Has not happened yet, but we'll keep on it. I was happy to get this leaf glider, so that's exciting. So we have 3 of the gliders we need towards the invisible glider. We have the leaf, we have the butter, no, not the butter. Oh, no, I call the yellow one the butter because I'm thinking yellow's butter. That's not right. I have 2 of them. I have the bat and the leaf. The butter is the butterfly glider, which we'll get eventually. Alright, so that's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. We're just putting stuff away right quick so we can keep going out and about. This is our brew, and you know what? Well, no, I'm not gonna worry about that. And meat, we can put away here. Yeah, the invisible glider is so good. All right, how's all my brew going down here? It's gonna take, again, it's gonna take a minute to do it all, but you know, we'll let it do. We'll let it do. Franklin, I'm coming to see you tomorrow. I want a gacha machine. All right, let's see, where else should we go? Let's go north, I guess, and kind of walk the beaches. There we go. But man, so back to games. Stardew Valley, ugh, so good. Modded Stardew Valley, so good. If you haven't played modded, if you've only played it on a console, you are missing out. People have added so much incredibly cool content, and there's some weird content. But there's such really cool content. Whole new characters, whole new villages, whole new city. Zuzu City is one of the mods my daughter really likes. The mod is just, yeah, and that's fair. Again, it depends if you're someone who gets into, like, you need to maximize every day. If you're min-maxing every day, Stardew Valley can be a lot. Like any game, like heck, Dinkum. If you're like, I must do the quote-unquote perfect Dinkum day, that can get you. I've been really enjoying not doing a challenge on this island. I've just been like, I'm just gonna putz around and get things, and that'll be it. More wires. But just some of the story in just even Stardew Valley Expanded is so good. The pause mod is decent, yep. Zuzu City, Ridge something Forest, Ridge something Ridge Valley, Ridge whatever. I'm trying to think. I had like 30 mods I always played. I'm gonna wait until the next expansion to play it again, but then maybe we'll do a playthrough on the channel. Like, not next expansion, next update. He is working on 1.7. The dateable Rasmodia, and Rasmodia, you can make a witch instead of a wizard, if that's your inclination. Those are some good ones. You can marry Clint. I will not be marrying Clint. I'll probably be going for Rasmodia or in Stardew Valley Expanded. I really like the... Who's the one that runs the winery? But my go-to is Maru. Maru is, she's great. Gotta marry Clint. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, Sophie. Sophie's great too. We will not marry Clint. There you go, Dutch is a game. I'm with you. Clint is fine. I don't get the total hate of him. I just, I was trying to think of other games I really liked I haven't played in a minute. I really liked Rune Factory 4 quite a bit. 5 and then whatever that new one that came out last year, it was fine. But 4 was good fun. You know, it had the dating sim stuff, if that's your scene. It had the RPG and kind of battling stuff. It kind of had it all. Farming. Clint reminds you of your fiance when you first met, awkward, socially inept, shy. Oh, see, that's cute. He's all yours. I love that. I mean, heck, that's honestly why I always have Forrest and Dinkum live near me. Because she looks like my wife when we first met, and her hair was shorter. And she chased me around with an axe a few times. No. Alright, let's see here. We're doing well. I've been getting this a lot. I don't know if you've seen this, where you get the double... Like, you dig up something, and then immediately there's another X there. That's been happening quite a bit. I don't know if that's a bug or just luck. But I will take it. I'm not mad about it. Alright, that seems like enough fun there. Do we get any more batteries? We got another 5? That's pretty good. So that gives us, I think, over 20 for whenever we get our first run. Core Keeper. Yeah, it's always on my list. I've never bought it. I will at some point for sure. I really wanted to get into Dwarf Fortress because I love those types of games. It's just so much in Dwarf Fortress that I couldn't do it. It's more like a sim of diggy hole. But yeah, Core Keeper's always on my list. It keeps popping up. I do. All right. I'm waiting for a few more updates of Field of Mystria. That's the part. Oh, I got 3 wheelie bins, y'all. Do I have too many wheelie bins? That feels like a lot of wheelie bins. Maybe we'll put them down here in my totally normal storage basement. The totally normal storage basement that is not an underground shrine to the gods of kangaroos. So, you know, just put a wheelie bin here. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's normal. Nothing weird at all is happening. We're not putting a wheelie bin down here. The kangaroos might get angry. Anyway, it's just a basement. See? Storage, bins, barrels, nothing weird. And you can't even tell because it blends in perfectly with my camouflaged grass there. I don't know where we keep our wheelie bins. I guess we'll put one over here. There we go. Maybe we'll give one up here. Epic Mickey refurbished. Oh yeah! I know some folks who played that. You know, she can have one for the back of her house. Right, we can't put things. Let's put them both here for now. There we go. The bank's trash. A nice, beautiful town. We just fill it with trash. All right. So how did we end up doing? Let's see what we got here. 110% obsessed with that basic storage basement. 32 keys, 18 hot cylinders. We're getting close. Yeah, so I like building underground. Put a gear in it and see what just good call. Let's grab a big gear and see what happens tonight when we sleep. Oops, something's. Ooh, I wonder if we have more javelinas in the area. So we've had some Oh, you're on fire. Good luck. Yeah, we'll put a gear in here. We have enough gear. Let's leave that overnight and see what happens. But yeah, I love trying to build underground, and so this is normally I connect them and just build a big kind of more of a bunker. And I was thinking of doing a 2x2 bunker under there, but I was like, maybe I'll put a wall in so I can put some trees on to hide it. And then using the gazebo here with the vines, you can kind of make it look like grass, particularly the forest grass. So I was just like, oh, it's just a basement. But really, it's my shrine to the kangaroo gods. And sometimes, if I'm lucky, they blink at me. And then you have the copycat stairs, which are great now. I like them. I don't know why I like them more than the ramps, but I do. It's very cool. And our very messy house that we have done nothing with, just kind of shove things in. Alright, so what are we doing? We're testing to see if the gear got eaten. We're going to go check on our other pleeps to see if they're growing fur now. Melvin just sent me money because he's a bro like that. Gear's still there. We're just going to leave it there. See what happens. We'll check our fish supply too. How you doing, fishies? Oh, you're ready. Also, oh, this is the season. This is the year we start getting the night market too, so we'll keep an eye out for that. But first, let's swap our fish. I keep saying I'm not going to keep doing this, but it is such ridiculous money, so maybe I'll stop once the next fish trip happens. But selling the duped, or the bred lungfish just makes you so much money. Alright, grab one of these and feed it that. Lovely. Tomorrow we'll have another lungfish. Okay, let's go check our board, just see what the weather is, see if there's anything interesting on the board, and then we're gonna go check on our creatures. Now we're also gonna have, actually we're gonna wait around because I want to get some stuff from Franklin. Flat orange hat, oh yeah, 29, you know, let's accept it, just so we have it both on our radar. We'll wait for Franklin to open, and then we can go hit up the here, because we got to get ourselves a hoe as well. What time does she open? Oh, does she not open on Mondays? 11 to 4 Friday. Okay, we'll get her a little bit. Hello, friend. What you working on? How you doing down here? There we go. I'm not sold on the bell staying there. I might want to build it up on a taller tower. I do kind of like the rest of this river layout though, overall. Again, needs lots of cleanup. I need to get a ton more seeds and green this up. Maybe put a little waterfall. I might move the wishing well up to here and then have a waterfall kind of spring out of it. And if I do that, then it'll actually come to here and we'll add a bridge or something over here, like a little stepping stone bridge, which I think would be kind of cute. If we have the waterfall kind of channel all the way out to the water here. And then again, this will be the train station once we decorate that. Actually, we can go check John's to see if he has a house customization kit, because that's what we're waiting on. Hey, you do. Perfect. Thanks, friend. Let's see. Franklin is open, right? He opens at 8, I think. Alright, any new recipes? No, honeycomb we have. Rock edge we have. And loop fence. Oh, is that one? That's one of the new ones, right? Yeah, that's one of the new ones. We can use that somewhere. And we'll get the repair kit. Hey, Grizzly Girl Games Grub. Vicky, how's it going? Alright, can you make me something? I need a gacha machine because I want a diving helmet, and I'm hoping I'll get one somehow from that. Alright, what do we need? Let's go get all the supplies for that. Honestly, can I just have you make me like 3 right now? He's gonna say no, I gotta come back each day. How's it going, Vicky? Hope things are going well. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our greens box. We need old gears. Iron bars we can grab in a minute, glass bulb, button board, old toys, that one, alright. And let's grab our iron bars from our metals box. Welcome to the stream, Vicky. I know, I wish I could bulk order from him as well. Again, I would be, I would love to be able to upgrade their buildings, right? So let's make it expensive, make it something more to unlock and work towards, but I don't know, get extra recipes, or have him sell some new items or bulk order, stuff like that. And you could kind of do that for all of the shops, honestly. Okay, can you make me something? I would like a gacha machine, my friend. Grazie. We have an agreement. Oh yeah, you can give him bedrooms. That'd be kind of fun. But it doesn't have to change the exterior, although I would love that too. Like, we have the house customization kit. I would love to have just like, I don't know, 3 or 4 different possible layouts. Like, give me a rusticy mangrove one, give me a desert one. That way you could theme your whole town. That'd be kind of cool. All right, we're gonna turn this into what will eventually become the train station. So let's go ahead and use this. I don't want to do that. I want to do, there we go, customize the house. All right, we're gonna go really boxy and flat. I like that. We'll do the colors in a minute, but I think I actually want the flat roof for the train station because we're gonna dirt print around it. Or do I want the? No, it's not round enough. Let's see. Either flat or that one, I think, for a train station. I think we're going flat. Let's see, we want kind of a businessy door. Maybe that one. I think that one. Windows, we're still near the water, so we'll do the porthole. And I never like the fences, to be honest. Although, if we're gonna do like a hardwood dock or something, no fences. All right, so that covers that. Now let's figure out colors. Main color. The train is kind of gray. Do we want to do gray and maybe a bright trim? Actually, I don't hate. I mean, I love orange. It's my favorite color, so I don't hate that. But let's think this through. What are we going to use for dirt printing? If we go that color scheme, we could do marble. That's kind of a safe generic white. We could do maybe more of a yellow, maybe go more of a brown roof, and then maybe our trim color is more of a yellow for some of the lighter woods, or we go darker woods to kind of go with the hardwood. We'll go with the darker. I actually don't mind that. I do think, though, I'm going to keep it gray. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. Again, this is going to be a train station eventually. Very plain and simple. We'll dirt print up as close as we can around it. We'll put some walls in the ground or something to kind of hide it. Not that we'll ever go into the train station per se. And then we'll have tracks that will start probably. We'll expand the deck out here. And then we'll have the train route probably start right here. We'll use this whole run for elevation because we're going to get it up to close to the highest point you can go. Anyway, that's the plan. We're a while off from that. All right, Gatch machine has been ordered, so we can take that off our list. Make that off our pinned list. Doug wants more croc meat. Let's go see if we can kill a couple crocs as we make our way over to check our pleeps. Pam's house in Stardew Valley. Pam's house. Is that when you build her house? Because doesn't she start off? She starts off with the trailer, right? And then it turns. You can choose to build her a house. Or is that a Stardew Valley expanded thing? I can't remember. Hey, Robin Hamilton. I just saw you pop in the chat there too. Good evening to you. All right, where are we going? We're going this way. Do-be-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, you can upgrade it. Okay. So, obviously, I've been playing a ton of Dinkum. The other stuff I've been doing lately is working on bird photography. I've gotten into that. I splurged and bought myself some a new camera. It's actually the camera that I'm using as this webcam now. So when I click this button here, you get my giant face on your screen and go, hello, how's it going? That's my new bird camera. Anyway, back to Dinkum. But yeah, so I've been having a lot of fun with that and slowly learning how to edit again and get back into doing that because it's been so long. All right. Oh, hey, look at that. Another pleep. Another pleep, which means we can use our scissors. Sorry, my team just went off because someone decided it's a good time to work at 9 p.m. at night. There we go. All right, we are one done and another one closer to getting our airport. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with that. And so at some point I will share the URL. But I was able to buy a .photography domain, so that was kind of fun. I'm not gonna, because I have a bunch of URLs I've parked forever. I have joshsdh.com. It's just parked and doesn't go anywhere. But hey, you know, pigeons can make compelling pictures. Actually, I have a bird feeder called a Bird Buddy my wife got me for Christmas. And today we had a pigeon land on it, and it took a picture of it and sent me a little text. It's like, there's a visitor at your bird feeder, which is very entertaining, to me at least. But the other day I was with my daughter, and I had my camera. I didn't have my long lens with me, so you know I only had my. It's the equivalent of a 50mm lens. It's a 25mm. I use a micro four thirds camera. Oh yeah, I should probably get on a rock real quick. But there's a Roadrunner, and the Roadrunner, I ran over to try to get it because it was running away from us, because that's what Roadrunners do. You know, we don't want to spook the animals, but it was leaving, and so we went over to watch it because it jumped off an embankment, and I never really seen a Roadrunner fly, but I got this picture from the Roadrunner from above with its wings out, and it's super cool. And so I showed it to my wife, and she's like, oh, did the poor Roadrunner die? Because it does, you can't really tell how close it is to the ground, so it does kind of look like it just got laid out. So that's like a little wind out of my sails. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. Maybe when we end the stream, we'll pull up at least one of the pictures here and kind of show what I've been doing. But yeah, greater Roadrunner is great. The quails are great. We have a lot of hummingbirds. We have my favorite local one that is all over the place in town is the vermilion flycatcher. That is such a cool little bird. Bright red breast. Just kind of flies around, zips. Such a cool cool creature. Okay. How many more do I need for the croc sitch? And also, let's see. You know, I'm gonna trade her this hat. I don't really care about this pink hat or purple cap. So let's go trade Sheila a hat real quick. Hello, friend. Sheila, you home? Hello. I want to chat. I did that thing for you. Here you go. Nice. It goes with you. Oh, it's perfect. Now I get a cool orange cap. Also, we're gonna buy that kettle since I realize we have no kettles. Yeah, it is such a pretty bird, Tatertop. It's so good. They're all over here. I'm in Tucson, and they're all over here in Tucson. There's still gear in there. Our Testa does delete things. We'll wait until after Thursday, right? Because that's when things disappear. All right, we'll leave the tea kettle. We're gonna start getting 3 of them at some point. He's just enjoying the fireplace, so he's fine. All right, let's put some stuff away. Put our poop away. Put our animal teeth away. Put our repair kits away. We're gonna sit on this because we need 5 of them. Oh, the cooking hat makes sense. Yeah. Oh, they do have a name. I can't remember what it is though. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for tomorrow. All right, let's go check everything out here. All right, so the night market is coming on the 19th. Why did I think it was on the 15th? That's probably always been the 19th. Fishing comp. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing the fish shenanigans up until the 22nd, and then we're just gonna sell all the lungfish. I'll keep one for future breeding if I really want to get back into it. But I kind of don't want to get back into it. So we've done everything I kind of care about. Let's see if there's any permits we want to buy. Let's talk about our license here. What do we got? Animal breeding, meh. Cargo is always good. These are good to do. Advanced crafting tables, yes, especially now that we have cloth coming in. We probably will want that, as well as the vehicle licenses. Man, okay, we're going to have to start doing more tasks, and this is very nice too. I think we're going to do... All the wool right now is going towards the airport, so we're not ready for that yet. I think we're going to sit on it and wait. Yeah, we're gonna wait because the cargo ones is too good to pass up. I think that's gonna be our plan. Okay. What do we have in terms of how many days left on Doug's? 2 days for croc meat. I think we have 25 now. It's 100K. We have 23. So if we go find one more croc, we should be able to get this, crank this one out. All right, let's go find a croc. There's bound to be one floating around somewhere causing a ruckus. Nailed it. Hey, you. Come on. Hello. Hello? Seriously? I can surf on you and you don't care? Huh. That doesn't seem right. This croc is, there's something not right about this croc. We're gonna have to try death from above it. If I get a little higher, I'll have enough time to get the swing off and hit him on the head. We'll try it from up here. There we go. That's what we need to do. Not entirely sure what was going on with Mr. Croc there, but you know, he was just doing his thing. Now these guys we wanted to trap yesterday, not today. So today I will kill it because again, lots of meat for our crab pots. So much meat. All right, we need one more croc and then we can go get that auto cooking up so we can turn that in. Maybe one of the bugs. I thought they were all fixed, and that's the first time I've had a croc not get aggressive with me. But you know, maybe it was one that's been hanging out and just didn't despawn or something. What do I know? All right, let's come up here. Here we guys. Like, I know there's lots of crocs here. Let's see how these ones do. Or this guy's trying to eat my face. It's just the croc. Crocs is, did he fix all the birds, but now the crocs are all broken? I don't know. Maybe it's because I have my shrine to the kangaroo gods. They don't want to mess with me. They're like, oh, he's protected. Alright, let's try on land. There we go. That one's angry. Alright. That one's not dead. I hate that they flip over if they're not dead, because I often just stop attacking thinking it's fine. Alright, so it looks like some of them are being weird, but not all of them. I am gonna go grab this other plunk here. I know people are like, trap it, breed it, save it, and I say meat. Ow. More meat. More meat. Only once I have someone get like legitimately not happy on stream when I was hunting doggos. They were not in a good headspace about the dogs. And I felt kind of bad. I found it kind of funny, but I felt kind of bad. Yeah, I do a video. I'll have to, oh, that's a good point. 152. Let me make a note here. 152. Oh gosh. What ate me? What was it? You? Why? Did my AoE get you? Well, whatever. 152-ish. Croc bug. Yeah, I can snip that and send that to the bug channel. That is a good call. That's how to be a good Dinkum partner. Of course, you never know. Sometimes James just watching and just will pop up and get you. He was in the chat the night before the partner beta dropped. And I was doing my best guess of what was coming. We did a little bingo card. And at the end, he was like, sorry, I couldn't tell you what was coming. I thought that was kind of fun. I have to go back and look at that bingo card. I think I did okay. I don't think I got a bingo. But I think we got some good guesses. Do 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 do. So what do you think about this new background? This is new behind my head here. I just threw up a static background. Normally it's just my head floating and blocking some of the UI. I figured this is a little cleaner, put up a border, but I'm not sure on it because normally it'd be something like, if I turn that off, how do I do that? Let's see here. Turn that off and turn the border off. This is what it normally looks like. And so I just thought the background's kind of fun. You like it? Yeah, I think I would keep it. I think I kind of dig it. I think it's better than block. I mean, you're gonna block the UI either way with like the 3 daily tasks, but since I'm not actively really doing them, yeah, no big deal. I'm going way the wrong way. Let's go and set up our whatchamacallit, I do block the dailies. Yeah, but I never do the dailies. And I can show you the dailies. Bury fruit, break a tool, and saw planks. I'm not gonna do them. I need to start doing them. I'm just not going to. We're not, you know, we're here for a long time, not a quick time. That's not what they're saying. Let's see how he plays. All right, so Crocs. I don't think Crocs are fixed, y'all. I'll mark this time code down to 155.23. I think there might be something wrong with Crocs. On the flip side, I feel like Croc Dundee, which is kind of fun. That's not a croc. This is a croc. I mean, even when you whack them in the head, they don't seem to care. Maybe these are the weird pool floaty crocs. I don't know. Something tells me that might be an accurate statement. Something's wrong with the crocs. You know, it is. They're getting excited that we're getting closer to unlocking the airport. That's what's going on. They're hoping, will he make it to his first The Great Bite run before Saturday? Will we get enough meat? All right, did this all finish yet? The answer is no, but we got a lot of tea done. All right, let us cook all this croc meat up, because we got to turn that in. And to do that, we'll put out our 3 grills. Oh, man, that's right. I gotta wait for this to empty, which means we'll pull these out real quick. Oh no, my inventory's too full. Everyone panic. Need to get another auto sorter. Alright, now we have lots of room. Let's go over before it gets new things boiling up. No! Ah, it's too slow. Dang it. It's a crab. That's alright. Just be a moment. Don't mind me. We got a lot of meat, so that's good. We can put, I think, 10 of this away. Oh no, why the ghost face? What's the matter? What did I miss? And we'll put our fruit away while we're waiting. And we'll put our waddle, our tea supplies up away, because we're not going to do them all tonight, that's fine. Then cooked up beverages can go in our finished drinks. And again, we should be putting these down in our kegs, of course. Feel the serenity. Huh. Oh, everybody panic! No, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I wish you could just cancel this, though. What if can I use my pick on it? Nope. You're just panicking? I like it. I'm a fan of the panic. Alright, we are going to go ahead and put in our croc meat. Luckily, you can't turn that into a soup. I just need these to finish. In the interim, I suppose we should stock our cases there. Our crab traps. Growing up at the Jersey Shore, we'd go with my grandma and we'd put out the crab nets and the little lobster nets and we would catch them using old hot dogs. I don't know who Nana knew at the little local grocery store in Manasquan, New Jersey, but we went to the little local grocer and we got hot dogs that went out of date, dirt cheap, and we used them as crab bait. And it was great. We'd get up in the morning, put the pots, had a little tag on them, and hung them off different docks and jetties and things. And then in the evening we'd go pick them up, and then we'd cook the crabs and eat them. And it was delicious. And a lot of fun. Alright. We're going to let that do its thing. You know what, we'll start cooking the meat tomorrow, methinks, because I think it's due tomorrow. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. When does he want this? Yeah, 2 days remaining, so we'll do the meat tomorrow. Let's give it one last check to see if it's done. We'll fly by. And let's sleep. Good day, good day, good night. At some point I'll clean this house. What did Franklin send me? My gacha machine! I don't really have a permanent home for it, but for now it's going here. Alright, what do I need to do? Oh, that's right, I need to not put my hat in, I need to put my money in. I wish I could, again, can I just double, triple, quadruple pay it? We'll let it do its gaching. Beautiful, we can get these picked up now. And we can drop our grills. A friend of mine does something similar in Brigantine. Does what in Brigantine? Oh, crabbing? I don't know where Brigantine is. I just forget there is a delay on the stream. So apologies if I confuse myself. Ooh, that was my worst day for keys. I don't think we got a single one. Wow. You dropped your glider somewhere and you've been allowed. Oh no, drop your glider's the worst. Alright, that's still there. Again, though, I'm curious to see if it disappears after Thursday. Okay, did we get the meat grilling? Is that what's happening? No, I think I have to open it and close it again. There we go. Now it'll do it. Great. Good morning. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. We have all of our friends. Oh, it's right next to Atlantic City. Very cool. I haven't been back to Jersey in forever. All my family, during COVID, all my family decided to move to Utah, so I have no reason to really go back. All right. Too much junk, but let's. Hey, I thought. Oh, we keep switching. I hate that. Okay. There we go. Beautiful, and then we'll give him a... Here, have a shrimp. Nice to go. There we go. Alright. Crab's doing its thing. Croc meat's doing its thing. I'm just gonna actually leave the crabs in here for the next time we set up the pots, because we do like our crab soup. Now we're gonna go check on our critters and see if we have any more cloth coming our way. After we check our calendar here to see if there's anything else going on. And we'll check our weather. Nothing, 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 nothing. Alright, we are almost halfway through summer. Third way through summer. We've not had any heat waves yet. So we'll see if we get any of those. We can go search for some gold. It's gonna be so good when we have the train set up. Ugh, missed my jump. Kind of like you can get the rainbow to land right in that island. That's kind of fun. Huh. Alright. Making our way, and let's see. We have one, we should have another cloth available, so that's 2. And then we just need 3 more for our aeroplane. I will say, if we do get it, then I may, like, just quickly sleep through the day and just check each morning, just make sure it's not, like, an interesting night. Okay, so we're close. This one's ready for shearing over here. Beautiful. Love to see it. Love it. We're 2 away, y'all. Grow big and strong. It's probably because you don't have a house. Is that why you're not growing? Yeah, I'll have to make you a house at some point. Okay. Alright, so that's gonna be our animal preserve. Let's head home. And honestly, we might just sleep after we sell this croc meat. So close I can taste it. I'm really excited too, because when the developer preview dropped, I jumped into the Great Bite, and James had not added as many alphas as there are now. There's some other changes too that he made. I think there were some gems or something that he took out. I don't remember which. So I've not experienced the actual launch Great Bite proper. So if we can make that happen, that's how we would end the stream tonight. We'll do a Great Bite run. I think that also means I need to potentially get a few more batteries just in case we actually hit every lighthouse. And it'd be really good to have, I don't know, like the swag pack, but what can you do? Alright, so that's doing its thing, right? I gave you food. Yes, you're happy. Great. We can leave these here. We can leave these here. And if we don't hit the Great Bite tonight, then what we'll do, we will make that the start of the next stream. Which is always scheduled for Monday, but can happen anytime that I get the free chance. Alright, just some more junk to put away. I do want to check. I don't remember getting the recycle bin recipe this playthrough. I guess it's because I need to get John a higher relationship with John, maybe? Yeah, that's probably all it is. Okay. Let's see, what are we holding that we don't need to be? Some animal poop. Let's go get the meat. And who do we need to turn that into? That needs to go to Doug. Doug. The most forgettable of the NPCs. It's just Doug. Alright, Doug. Alright, you're over by your house. I actually didn't know you all could come in these houses. I never come find you. There you go, friend. 105,000 dinks, or 106,000 dinks. Absolutely worth it. I'm just gonna let the rent just sit there. Be a nice, like, rainy day surprise when I'm like, I need more cash. Okay, so you should be open. Let's see if you have any new recipes for us. That's new. Alright, I think we have the barrel already, but... yeah, we have storage barrel for sure. It's in my basement. And then gumwood? Yeah, we have. Okay. Do we want another gacha machine? I think yes. So remind me again what you need. Or do I want to make something else that's actually useful for our lives? Let's see here. An improved stone grinder might be good. We don't have one of those yet. Oh, are we at auto sorter point? We have enough Berkonium bars. We could make our auto sorter. But then I'd have to use up hot cylinders, and I don't want to do that. But we're close to that. Let's see what else we have. Honestly, I think the fun of gambling is going to win out. I think we're going to do another gacha machine. Let me go get all the stuff for that. Should I just get two more gachas and an auto placer, and then just let that just run all the time? Just put a bunch of money in a chest and hope it works out. All right, old gear. We need 5 of. Bars we'll get in a minute. We need a toy. We need a bulb. We need a button board. And then 2. That's not a button board, that's a green board. Button board is this one. The one of all the buttons. And then iron. Lovely. And I think we still have 2 million in the bank, so I'm not worried about, you know, splurging here and there on things like paying for the gachas and all that. Can you make me something? Yeah, I will not waste your time. Just make me something fun. Gacha machine. Yes, we have an agreement. Lovely. Okay, fair enough. What else we gotta do today? Cook to me, nothing. Smelting ore into bars is worth a quick 100, so we can do that real quick. I wonder if it counts by using the advanced smelter. Let's find out. We'll cook up actually, I think I need... we'll just cook up some of this. Because I think I need some actual ore for some recipes. Alright, so we can pop those back into here. We'll just get this guy out, we'll get a tea kettle out, and what else do we want out? I guess a table saw is always useful. Yeah, we'll do that. Let that crab soup start up. And let's drop in this ore. Okay, well that's doing its thing. We'll grab our Braconium and get that cooking too, because we do have enough for 2 more bars, so we might as well get that baked off for whenever we decide we do want to use it. I'm curious though, achievement-wise, does that count as 2 or no? It did not, and I want. Oh, you know what? Because it doesn't count if you use the auto placer. That's right. Easy to fix. Let's just go smelt it ourselves. Yeah, we gotta do some hot runs because I need the bag, and more importantly, I need the tree picker so I can move some of these trees out of the way. Gosh, I didn't realize gliders are so hard to find. Someone gave me mine. I lost in the ocean. Oh noes! Yeah, yes, that is the worst. Or like give you. Let the game be smart to be like, you never want to leave a glider on the ground. Have it like, I found it and mailed it to you type of thing. All right, I think everything we needed to do today is done. So we potentially can sleep. Let's just check the weather right quick. And make sure tomorrow is not anything too interesting. Okay, let's sleep. Do 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 do. All right. Another gacha. Got a worm farm. That's as I say, I can't complain. I mean, I absolutely can. It's very easy to complain, but you know, we'll take it. And now we have 2 gachas to spend our money in. Love to see it. Okay. Let all that happen. And then we'll come over here. See what today's daily and alpha. They're relatively easy to do. And it's for him again, so where's that? That's living up here. Let's go do the alpha first, I guess, and then we'll go check on our animals. Alright, how is our hammer doing? It's looking great, and we're gonna do a triple fruit salad. The good news about the gliders is they're relatively easy to farm the bat wings, especially if you do Dangerous Wish. So they're not awful, but I'm also happy to log in one of my other accounts that has a bunch of them. If you need one, let me know. I can always try to bring you one if you can't find it. Alright, let me go find this alpha. There he is. Hello, friend. Now we can get one more in, and then we gotta move because he'll wake up and kick. There he goes. Kick. We can get one more in. And that's it. As I said, they're not too bad. Even on Dangerous Wish. Not too shabby. More importantly, it's a cool 18,000. So that's nice. Now this croc is angry. So interesting. I wonder what's going on. Oh, that I didn't get hit by the alpha. Did get hit by a croc. Flawless victory on the alpha. Almost eaten by the croc. Go figure. Any rare doggos? I wouldn't know anyway, but none of them look rare to me. And I don't have any dog collars, so wouldn't really matter. Let's go visit these guys. Go back to sleep. Where is our... Oh yeah, it's over here. Do 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 do. Alright, let's make our way over to this island here, and then we'll check again. We're getting so close to our first flight to the Great Bite. Kind of unprepared for it, to be honest. We don't have a boogie board. Don't have my ice hammer yet, but we can get an ice hammer potentially. No, none of you have wool. That makes me sad. I'm half tempted just to sleep right away and come right back tomorrow. So we have 3 of our 5 wool. We're getting close. Let's pet them all in case that's what's going on. Or jump on them. Alright, yeah, this one is not growing, so I'm guessing it's because they don't have a house. I kind of feel bad about that. I suppose we should house them. Why is this one showing string and this one not? Weird. Alright, now the question is, will 2 of them have wool tomorrow? That would, if they did, then we can get the cloth by Friday. But I don't think that works, right? Because it takes 2 days to build. If they have wool tomorrow and I wait for tomorrow for the wool to finish, and then put it in late, maybe? I'm trying to see if we can make a Saturday airport run happen. It's gonna be close. Alright, we're back at our town. I think we'll check recipes and then possibly sleep. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Curtain festoon, we have wrought iron fence, we have, and well, we'll take. Thank you, friend. Wiedersehen. We'll come over here. Kerplunk. Ooh, okay, I have the silly mustache. I don't care about the mummy. I do like the orange Hawaiian shirt. Why are you busy? What do you... You're lucky you're my favorite NPC. Yes, hello. Now leave her alone so I can buy some shirts. No, not again. Alright. Apologies. Sorry. Yeah, let me just... Excuse me. Pardon. I gotta run over there fast before you start talking. Okay. Perfect. Honestly, that's kind of what I wear to work. Why are you closed? Do you close Wednesdays? Oh, because it's not 10 yet. Alright. Start hustling, old man. Let's go. There he comes. I'm coming. He's got that smoker voice. There we go. Thank you kindly. What do we got today? Orange rug, dainty wall. Fruit bowl's kind of fun. We already have wrought iron chairs. I don't know if I have the white coffee table. I have the red one, but we'll take that just in case. And we have plenty of walls. Lovely. And I'm also going to go to the Tucker box just to see if she has another kettle, since they do cook so much faster. And she does. Lovely. Look at us all coming together. Don't mind all the money I'm spending. Oh, I forgot to fill my traps last night. That's okay. Alright. There's still gear in there, so that's good. We'll see on Thursday, though, what happens. Alright. We'll check our fish. I'm thinking they'll probably have 13 roe at this point. Oh, they have all 15. Dang. They have been busy, so let's get them out of here. I do wish we could kind of use this from the inventory, just pull all 5 fish out in one go from like an inventory view. All right. Beautiful. Let us grab, whoops, 4 of these and pop them in. Grab one of these, pop that in, and we'll let them breed up. The grunters, I can just hold on to. We're gonna be switching them back tomorrow anyway. We can put this extra shirt in here. Put our metals back in here. And then who do I need to turn in the Doug again? Okay. We'll go turn that into Doug once I put these tools away. Alright, Doug, where you're probably back at your house, but we can just check the bell tower. I agree, like how you interact with chests. Yeah, exactly. Like I'd like be able to just open the chest, grab them, and be done. I think that'd just be kind of nice. Alright, let's go ahead and ring the bell. Ring it! Ring a ding ding. Doug is actually over by Franklin's. That means you're over here. Creepy Doug out in the woods doing his thing. Doug, where? Did you go into Franklin's? No. Well, where'd you go there, buddy? Nothing there. The map did show him by Franklin's, right? I wasn't crazy? Huh. Alright, well, the axe murderer is out and about again. Look at her down there. Let's go check the map again. Alright. Dang, Doug is hustling. Doug is like full-on sprinting towards the museum. Do 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 do. There we go. Gotta get that cash so I can keep paying for my my habit of the gacha machines. So it'll be exciting once we get to the airport because I have all the critters done except for the island ones, so getting that done will be nice. Alright, let's put our excess stuff away in here for now. Meat, I don't care about. Grunters are fine. All that's fine. We did check to make sure there wasn't anything weird. And actually, let me check my alt in the dailies. Do a job for someone gets you 100 points. Alright, let's go talk to Melvin and see what he wants. Grass yellow butterfly. Yeah, we can go grab one. That's fine. That shouldn't be hard. Alright, where's our bug book? Bug book is there. We'll hit the tropics right quick and then see if we can get him his little butterfly. I got one. Job done. Now you should have eggs still. Yeah, you do. Just haven't bothered picking them up yet. Don't attack. I'm just bringing your young to visit my town. They may or may not end up as an omelet, but you know, circle of life. We have an ostrich farm outside of Tucson, and it's very cool. And you can actually ride around in a monster truck amongst all the ostriches, which is very funny to me. But every time I see the Waribu eggs, I think of the ostrich farm's eggs and the multiple ostrich eggs I have in my office here. Alright, let's go talk with our friend. Hello, friend. Let's chat. Here you go. I did. So you'll give me a reward for doing... Ooh, a lot burger. Rock on. Let's go, I guess, buy ourselves that hoe we needed. Yeah, we'll buy a hoe. We'll also buy one of these just to have that. And I think we just need to buy some seeds. We don't have to grow them right now, so we'll just buy some seeds for one of our dailies as well. Apparently we need to buy 5 seeds, so we'll buy 1 more. There we go. And last but not least, we just need to dig up some buried treasure. Wonder if it counts for the one that's visible right here. It does. Nope. But we need to do it twice. Easy peasy. And that's a pretty good Dinkum day. Alright, so the question is going to be, will we get the 2 wool tomorrow, and can we get it processed tomorrow so that we can get the airport going? That's going to be the question. Do. What do we get? No, we don't want paths. We want diving helmets and boogie boards and invisible gliders. Don't think you can get invisible gliders. All right, we got our bonus fish. Now let's just get this processed real quick. I can't remember how much I made on these during the fishing tournament, but it was a lot, like a lot. So, you know, that's a thing. I'm also realizing I was very bad and forgot to do my crab pots again. So many lungfish. Alright. Those are cooking, that's doing its thing. Do a job if someone pet an animal, break a tool. I guess we can pet an animal. We can also ask Forrest what she wants since she's right here. I like the easy ones. So she wants 4 lime bushes, or 4 lime fruit, whatever, bush limes, those are the words. We had a lemon asparagus pasta tonight for dinner that I made, and it was so good. And why did I say that? Because we mentioned limes, and limes are like lemons. But, there we go, bush limes. Alright, nice wooden cabinet and some points. Yeah, crab pot, in fact, no, thank you for saying that. I might as well just do them while I'm over here. Lest I forget again. It's not even that hard. I only have 12 of them, so it's not even, you know... I'm not going nuts trying to do 100 or 200 at a time. My first island had 70? And it turned into Crab Pot Simulator because I'd have to go kill a bunch of things every day just to feed the pots. And really, to what end? Oh, the end was keys. That's what the end was, but... Alright, crab pots are fed, gacha machines are fed. Job is done. 72! God, see, yeah, that's just so much. There's so many crab pots. Bloom and Philly, well, yeah, we're not doing that nonsense. Nothing special for tonight, and no weird or fun weather, right? Let's see. No weird or fun weather. Let's see if we get lucky. Will we get 2 more wool? Even though I have no reason to do it, we're gonna kill... You know, let's fish the shark up first, too. We've never gotten the shark weapon either. That'd be a fun one. You had leftover Cafe Rio burrito bowls. That sounds good. I like a good burrito bowl. Hello? Fish, like, sharks, you normally like... Are you... Oh, nope, you're not. Okay, you don't have the same issue as the crocs. But normally you're so quick to, like, grab onto the net, or the rod. I don't feel like spending all this time fishing you. I'm probably gonna... Yeah, I'll wear him out. We'll just let him free. Run away. Goodbye, fish. Goodbye, shark. Oh, I can't get rid of you if I'm even trying to. All right, now I'm feeling lucky. We're gonna bring this one in and see if we get the weapon. Come on, Sharky. Oh, worms is a good call. I kind of forget it. Again, I never really think to do the ranching. I don't want to knock you into the ocean. Dang it. There we go. I always forget about the barracudas and the worms. It's the problem. I'm so focused on this airport that I'm not doing anything else really. Off we go, off to the wild blue yonder. Off we go across the sea. Gonna find if my pleeps are ready to give their wool to me. And if they are, I'm gonna turn it into cloth so I can fly into the sky. To the great bight and the desert island. It'll be fun. We'll have fun, won't I? There you go, there's a rhyme. Alright, let's see what we can get over here. One. So yeah, we're not gonna be able to do it this week, but that's okay. That does mean next stream we will be ready to go. We'll have enough wool by then. I'll get the island all built up, and so that is going to be exciting. I think that also means that we're probably going to cut the stream around here. It's been about 2.5 hours, and it's a weeknight. It's just past 10 p.m. my time, so I got to get some stuff done before going back to work tomorrow, and you know, doing the grind. But thank you everyone for hanging out and watching me ramble and chatting in the chat. I so much enjoy this game and interacting with you all. For those of you who are just lurking and hanging out, thank you for that too. It means the world. And thank you for all the support on the channel. It's been a lot of fun getting back into streaming this past year now, actually. And that fun is because of you all. Thank you to Tater Tot and Duchess Games and Grizzly Girls Games and Grubs and who else was chatting tonight? Let's see. I'll make sure I'm not missing anyone. Let's see, anyone else popped in here? Darlene earlier was here earlier, and anyone else I might have missed. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, day, morning, whatever the case may be in your neck of the woods. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will be... Hey, well, thank you for stopping by. I stream Monday nights. Well, my night's my time, depending where you all are. We'll end the stream by going down and visiting the shrine in our basement. The shrine to our kangaroo gods. Yeah, I know, I'll die. So yeah, just storage, and then boom, shrine. So we'll finish out at the shrine. Thank you all so much for being here. Have a wonderful evening. And we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.